As most of you know, I represent the 3rd District of Tennessee. That's the Great Oak Ridge Reservation, birthplace of the Manhattan Project. In addition to serving on this prestigious subcommittee, I'm the chairman of the Energy and Water Subcommittee, which has the NNSA. I'm deeply involved in the recapitalization and modernization of our nation's nuclear deterrent. It will come as no surprise I have concerns about both our progress and posture. Our progress is a concern as we are recapitalizing the entire nuclear deterrent all at once. Meanwhile, Russia has recapitalized its Triad minus some bombers, and China is rapidly expanding its numbers and fielding a Triad. Of course, there's also North Korea and the looming prospect of a nuclear Iran. As we focus more on the Pacific, our post-Cold War posture is a concern due to the lack of in-theater non-strategic nuclear weapons. This creates a deeply worrying capability gap in the most critical theater. I'll ask my questions and ask for your answers then. First, Secretary Hegseth, given this troubling strategic threat picture, what is your outlook on the current pace and scope of nuclear recapitalization? And then, General Kane, what are your ideas to fill this non-strategic nuclear capability gap in the Pacific? Are there any ways Congress can better support the Department's efforts to meet these increasingly tight deadlines? And I'll listen to your responses. Thank you.
Sir, thank you. If I would just take liberty, both the chairman and I have taken up almost all the oxygen from Bryn McDonald here. I would just take issue with the characterization that we have not delivered a budget and we don't have details and we're not delivering on it. She and her team have done a fantastic job of working as rapidly and as detailed as possible to deliver what we feel very confidently is a robust, detailed delivery of the President's agenda for FY26. So, Bryn, thank you for the work that you're doing and all the details and focus on that have come through. And that the nuclear triad is certainly a part of it. NC3, every single aspect of that. Sentinel with the Nunn-McCurdy breach has to, we are taking a very hard look at that while fully funding it. Columbia class, critical. B-21, which for the most part has been a success story, but needs to be continually monitored as any major platform does. And then the SLICM-N as well, investing in that capability, considering the advantages we have on the submarine side. So we are fully funding, in fact, even more so in most cases, that capitalization and modernization, which we have to, considering what our adversaries are up to.
Thank you, sir.
Sure. I just echo the Secretary's comments about non-strategic nuclear weapons, SLICM and the others. I think it really, for me, centers around 4 C's that we got to do across the enterprise. Change the culture to get after it faster. That's the first one. We got to create competition across the continuum in the defense and national industrial base. We need to buy better contracts and get greater capacity. So no ads other than that, Congressman.
Thank you. So if I may, you all feel reasonably comfortable with the way that we're modernizing our triad?
Well, sir, I'm not comfortable with the way the Sentinel upgrade had been happening.
Understood.
With the recognition that it is behind and can't be. And so we're getting at dynamic ways to address that. Different alternatives. Our Deputy Secretary and his team very focused along with Bryn. What do we fund? Why do we fund it? How do we look at new ways to do it? Because the way we've approached it so far has gotten us nowhere fast.
Thank you. By the way, I welcome you all to visit Oak Ridge at any time. Thank you, and I'll yield back.
Thank the gentleman. Mr. Aguilar.
Thank you, Chairman General Calvert.
That's right.
Thanks to the witnesses for being here.
Yes, okay, Private. Go ahead.
The clock's still moving, Miss